Yo, what's up? This your boy Dante coming to you with a quick episode of Keeping It a Book. May not be that quick, but it's some vital information that you guys need to hear. I'm being real. You need to listen to this one. Before we go into the content, as always, I need you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed thus far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to everyone that comment and push this algorithm, I just want to tell you thank you. I appreciate it. But what I'm going to talk about tonight is how the Black Lives Matter organization basically is implementing the Gay Manifesto of 1987. Now, I was listening to this preacher talk about the Gay Manifesto, and he's going to break it down. You'll be able to see it for yourself. You'll be able to hear him read it out loud, all those things. And then we're going to show how they're implementing this. When I seen this video today, it just blew my mind. And again, I know a lot of people are against critical race theory. A lot of people are against racial injustice. All those things have its place. And I'm against those things as well. But at the same time, when it comes to the children, when it comes to breaking the nuclear family, I have a problem with that. And this is what BLM said they're going to do. And the Gay Manifesto said the same thing. So don't be naive or do not play like you don't know what's going on because they're trying to implement an agenda and it's really going to harm the kids. Now, let me say this, and I'm going to the video, I promise, is that I am a product of a person that grew up without a father in the home. And I'm telling you, I went into so many paths of unrighteousness, if you want to call it that. I did so many vile things because I didn't have a strong father in my life to basically tell me the rights and wrongs of life and to actually discipline me if I did the wrong thing. My mom did the best she can. I can't say my mom wasn't a good mom. She tried the best she could, but she couldn't teach me how to be a man. That's why I thank God for my Heavenly Father because He's teaching me how to be a man. But at the same time, all my friends I hung around with that had their father in the home, guess what? None of them went to jail. Most of them did not have kids, you know, as teenagers and all those things because they had a father in the home. And then when you have organizations and agendas that are being pushed stating that they want to destroy the nuclear family, that's a problem for me. And let me say this, YouTube, because y'all love to try to strike somebody videos. This is a real document. Tell me I'm wrong. All right? I just want you to tell me if I'm wrong. And this video that I'm going to show at the end, tell me I'm wrong. So it's not me putting out misinformation. It's all factual. But without further ado, let's go to the video real quick. Let's go. Not that one. This one.
The homosexual manifesto. I want y'all to know this is what the homosexuals believe, what they wrote. This is what they believe. This is what, his name is Michael Swift. Gay revolutionary reprinted from the congressional record. This is on the record of Congress what they believe. That means it's in the law. Gay Community News, February 15th. It's back in 1987. We shall sodomize your sons. This is the Gay Community Manifesto. I didn't say it. This has been out since 87. This is what they believe. This is what they chose to do. We shall sodomize your sons, the emblems of your feeble masculinity, of your shallow dreams and vulgar lives. We shall seduce them in your schools, in your dormitories, in your gymnasiums, in your locker rooms, in your sports arenas, in your seminaries, in your youth groups, in your movie theater bathrooms, in your army bunkhouses, in your truck stops, in your all-male clubs, in your houses of Congress, wherever men are with men together. Your sons shall become our minions and do our bidding. They will be recast in our image. They will come to crave and adore us.
So real quick, let me ask you a question. Do you not see it happening? Just open your eyes. They said they're going to take over the sports. We see now, you know, the NFL, they put up for Pride Month. They put up the colors. And then we had the gay football player come out. All these things we have in the movies. You can't even watch a good movie now without them slipping in that agenda. So I'm just telling y'all, what this gay manifesto said is facts because we're seeing it in reality right now. We're seeing it happen right now. So I just want to ask you a question again. Is it a lie? Let's go.
This is what their agenda is. Let's keep going. Women, you cry for freedom. You say you are no longer satisfied with men, you feminists. They make you unhappy. We connoisseurs of the masculine face, the masculine physique, shall take your men from you. Why you women, why would y'all be cool with homosexuals? They trying to take your men from you. They don't want to do her. They want your man. Y'all women ought to be though, but y'all with them instead of being against them. Y'all raising them. We will amuse them. We will instruct them. We will embrace them when they weep. Women, you say you wish to live with each other instead of with men. They got y'all down to a T. Then go and be with each other. We shall give your men pleasures they have never known. Oh my goodness. Because we are foremost men too, which means we understand what pleasures men. This is the wickedness. And only one man knows how to truly please another man. Only one man can understand the depth and feeling, the mind and body of another man. All laws banning homosexuality activity will be revoked. This was in 87. This is in 87. Everything they wrote has happened. Instead, legislation shall be passed which engenders love between men. Now, y'all gay marriage is. All homosexuals must stand together as brothers. We must be united artistically, philosophically, socially, politically, financially. We will triumph when we present a common face to the vicious heterosexual enemy. We are
The vicious heterosexual enemy. What's that? That's the nuclear family. Why do you think they wanted to destroy it? Why? Because most dads, some of the stuff they're trying to push, real dads ain't with it. They ain't with it. They will love their sons and daughters that may happen to be in a gay lifestyle, but it's certain levels they have with it. You know what I'm saying? It's certain parts of it they will and will not support. They will love their child, but it's saying things like, where you and your man, if you're a man, y'all will be laying up in my house like your husband and wife. Most dads ain't going for that. Vice versa with a woman. They're not going for that. But now they have broke men down so bad. Today, most men will allow this to go because, again, they don't want to be banned because, you know, a part of the manifesto, it says they will be banned. And most jobs are firing people. They feel like you're against gay people. Just because you say you don't agree with the lifestyle does not mean you hate gay people. It's just saying that, hey, that's just not my thing. And people should be able to respect that. But there's more.
an enemy. You being straight, loving your woman, man, like the angels that came to Sodom and Gomorrah. Straight men. That's why they didn't like Lot. Lot was straight. But the heterosexual men were the enemy. You would think women would have been their enemy. Women ain't their enemy. They like y'all women because y'all kicking out these men and y'all running men to these guys. And y'all raising these pedophiles. Come on. If you dare to cry faggot, queer, fairy at us, we will stab you in your cowardly heart and defile your dead, puny body. You not catching this? That's called necrophilia. They say, I'm going to have sex with your body after we kill you. This is what's coming. We shall write poems of love between men. We shall stage plays in which man openly caresses man. We shall make films about the love between heroic men, which we will replace the cheap, superficial, sentimental, insipid, juvenile, heterosexual infatuations presently dominating your cinema screens. We shall sculpt statues of beautiful young men of bold. That's what Greek statues was about. That's why all the Greek, y'all notice all the statues are naked? Because their culture was homosexual. Of bold athletes which will be placed in your parks, your squares, your plazas. I mean, look at that thing on 4th Street, this big gold gay down on Main Street. Why that? That's a Greek statue. It symbolized this area is now under homosexuality. The museums of the world will be filled with only with the paintings of graceful naked lads.
Oh, thought I forgot. Think about Lil Nas X on the BET Awards. Just think about it. You know what he did. A lot of people didn't speak out on it, and the ones that did, they got crucified. I wonder why. I don't know. And then they talking about young lads. Last are children. Y'all see where I'm coming from now? But there's more.
Our writers and artists will make love between men fashionable and de rigueur and will succeed because we are adept at all settings. We will eliminate heterosexual liaisons through the uses of devices of wit and ridicule, devices which we are skilled in employing. That means they're going to attack straight relationships. That's why they make y'all women feel stupid to be in a relationship with a man and to really be correct in a relationship where that man is really over you. Ah, that's stupid, girl. You silly. They don't want to make y'all feel that way. Why? Because they want the very man that you want to be under. We will unmask the powerful homosexuals who masquerade as heterosexuals. Notice they always call these brothers out. They'll be hiding in gay. That's why all you cats hiding in gay, you ain't going to hide for long. Because the goal is that they're going to expose you. That's their goal, is to expose. You ain't never say, that's right. Anytime somebody do something with gay, they're going to tell on you like a woman. You will be shocked and frightened when you find that your presidents and their sons and your industrialists, your senators, your mayors, your generals, your athletes, your film stars, your television personalities, your civic leaders, your priests are not the safe, familiar, bourgeois, heterosexual figures you assume them to be. We are everywhere. We have infiltrated your ranks. Be careful when you speak of homosexuals because we are always among you. That means some of y'all in here. We may be sitting across the desk from you. We may be sleeping in the same bed with you. What are you doing, bro? There will be no compromises. We are not middle-class weaklings. Highly intelligent. We are the natural aristocrats of the human race. That means they think they are elite. So that means your elite are gay. The steely-minded aristocrats never settle for less. Those who oppose us will be exiled. There's your mark of the beast. We shall raise vast private armies as Mishima did to defeat you. We shall conquer the world because warriors inspired by and banded together by homosexual love and honor are invincible, as were the ancient Greek soldiers. I told you all them cats was gay. Them Herculeses and all them Spartans and them 300s. They was gay. They took their lovers out to the field and fought. Even the samurais. The samurais were gay. The family unit, that means it was always a correlation between gay and warriors. Y'all think they sweet? These are the fighters. The family unit spawning ground of lies, betrayals, mediocrity, hypocrisy, and violence will be abolished. They're going to do away with the family. The family unit, because they know the family is the only way to stop them.
Now, as you see, BLM, who want to destroy and disrupt the nuclear family, is right there. Do you see the similarities there? I just want to know if you know. Do you see it? But it's a little bit more.
The family unit, which only dampens imagination and encourages free will, must be eliminated. Perfect boys will be conceived and grown in genetic laboratory. So guess what you women gonna be in the future? Y'all feminists. They gonna put y'all in laboratories for y'all can be breeders. Y'all gonna be breeders. I ain't say it. I'm telling y'all. Now everything he gonna say is already happening. So it's already happening. I try to tell y'all how bad it's gonna get. I know y'all think it's just all they just won't get married. Okay, this is where they're gonna put you in a breeder. Gonna be a breeder. They will conceive. They will be bonded together in communal setting under the control and instruction of heterosexual savants. That means homosexuals gonna be breeding with y'all, but y'all gonna be under their control. How we thought y'all? We thought they was for the women's rights. They ain't for their rights. They want y'all for one thing, to create stuff for them to have sex with. You will create the kids that they need to have sex with. Y'all don't know that they not for y'all. They for themselves. Come on. All churches who condemn us will be closed. Our only gods are handsome young men. We adhere to a cult of beauty, moral, aesthetic. And all that is ugly and vulgar and will be banal and eliminated. Everything they're talking about is what the Hunger Games was about. You do need it. Go look at the Hunger Games. You'll realize that culture was what they were. Them Corey Bont men in the city. That's what they were talking about when they give away with everybody, and these guys will be the guys. Since we are eliminated from middle class heterosexual conventions, we are free to live our lives according to the dictates of the pure imagination. For to us, much is not enough. The exquisite society to emerge will be governed. That means their new world order will be governed by an elite comprised of gay poets. That's why you see these futuristic movies, always some gay dude leading. One of the major requirements for a position of power in the new society of homoeroticism. There you go, that's the name of the society. Homoeroticism will be indulgence in the Greek passion, which is homoeroticism. Any man contaminated with heterosexual lust, any man that want to have sex with a woman, will be automatically barred from position of influence. Do y'all see how Christianity is going to be outlawed? Because we ain't never going to go for this. All males who, come on man, all males who insist on remaining stupidly heterosexual. All males? You mean none of us cannot be gay? See, they ain't going to be worrying about the procreation because they got your women making babies for them, so they'll have people. You never thought about that. Will be tried as all who remain heterosexual will be tried in homosexual courts of justice and will become invisible men. We shall rewrite history. History filled and debased with your heterosexual lies and distortions. We shall betray the homosexuality of the great leaders and thinkers who have shaped the world, which is the majority of these homosexuals in history. They didn't tell you they were homosexuals. They're going to come out and show you everybody that was gay. We would demonstrate that homosexuality and intelligence and imagination are intrinsically linked, and that homosexuality is a requirement for true nobility, true beauty in a man. We shall be victorious because we are filled with the ferocious bitterness of the oppressed who have been forced to play seemingly bit parts in your dumb heterosexual shows throughout the ages. They say, you know why we doing it? Because we mad that we could never come out and be who we want to be. We had to act like we wouldn't do. We had to act like we was nice when we wasn't. We had to act like we wasn't with this when we was. Now we can be who we want to be. Then you're going to see these gay hairdressers is going to show you when they're pulling out straight razors, slicing cats, you're going to find out that's what they wanted to do in the first place. We too are capable of firing guns. Oh, I thought they was this violence. Manning the barricades of the ultimate revolution. Tremble, hetero swine, when we appear before you without our mask. Homosexual Manifesto. It was written in a magazine. This is what homosexuals believe. This is what they believe.
Now, I know that was a lot, but I just think y'all need to get the depths of what's really going on. So I really believe that those that are, that right there, in the arm, what I'm talking about, that they can be unmasked. You understand what's going on right now? I'm just saying. I mean, this is the agenda, and I'm going to show you where this agenda has led us to. And I'm going to try not to laugh because I laughed the last time I watched this video. So I'm trying not to laugh this time. It's funny, though. So let's go to this real quick so it can be done. All right? Here we go.
Yeah. Early on, we had a little hiccup with not wanting to assign a gender or sex the baby. Mom was having a really difficult time with not assigning a gender or sex to the baby. Having a baby. I am very unprepared to give birth by myself. Something's coming. Something's coming. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. I put it over here.
The baby has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. It's okay, because we're gonna supplement the feeding with formula so that my baby's still getting the nutrients that they need. I appreciate you so much for all your work.
And I appreciate you also, baby. I couldn't have done it without you. She's just still asking if it's a boy or a girl, and it's really frustrating. My mom wants to be so involved, but she doesn't really understand like why we don't want to assign a gender or a sex to our baby.
Publicly, we're gonna be calling the baby Negunit. In the Nahuatl language, Negunit means the baby.
My vagina, and it's not the body that I'm used to. Seeing what it looks like now, and then the tearing to my vagina really me up. The telltale stretch marks that I've given birth. In Washington, D.C., if you don't check like the M or the F box on that birth certificate application, it becomes incredibly difficult to receive a birth certificate. We'll be getting the certificate of live birth. We're unable to even start an application because not only are we not assigning a sex to the baby, DC is forcing me to label myself as the mother, and that's not the case. Paterna is the mother.
This whole birth certificate thing is really causing me a lot of hurt. Trans women can be mothers. We are mothers. I'm your mother.
Hey, Mama, do you have a minute to talk? Yeah. You know, earlier.
Now let's break this down. I apologize for the glitch right there, but anywho, okay, we see that there was a trans man that gave birth, and then the trans woman tried to nurse the baby and was shocked that no milk came out. Come on, bruh. This is the first time, and they don't want to own it, but they're in a heterosexual relationship. I'm telling you, perversion is weird. It's something else because they're in a heterosexual relationship. Um, it's a biological male, a biological female, but yet they're trans. And so they're not getting a birth certificate. They don't want to assign the gender to the baby. I mean, it's just crazy. And then the trans woman crying because she's saying, I'm the mother, or he's saying, I'm the mother. Listen, there's only male and female. Last I checked, the only sex that can give birth to a child is a female, someone with a uterus and a vagina and ovaries, all that, fallopian tubes, all that. And I'm sorry that the one that wants to be the mother doesn't have that equipment, nor is it possible for him, she, whatever you want to call it, to produce milk. And then the biological female, the one that looks like a man, got her breast removed. And now you're upset because you said out of your own mouth your vagina was torn. Last I checked, the only sex to have a vagina is a female. So I'm just telling you, man, do you see the correlation of all this madness? If you see on the BLM website at one point, they had on there that it was going to be gay affirming, it was going to be pushing, queer loving folk and all this stuff. And we see it coming out of the resident White House right now. And we see what Obama signed it into law where men and women of the same sex could be joined together, but that's not what marriage is. And again, I'm not trying to preach nobody and try to tell nobody going to hell. That's not for me to judge, but I'm telling you this. What we seeing going on right now is really targeting the kids, the young lads. And right now, they're impressionable. And we see what they're trying to push on the kids now. And Lil Nas X, most kids like him for, Old Town Country Road, whatever it's called. And these kids love him. And so some of them going to aspire to be like him. We have Dwayne Wade's son. All this stuff, man. They're going after the kids. And if you love your children, I'm telling you this, fight for your kids. You don't want your kids going through an identity crisis. I'm telling you, That's one thing that you don't want your children to go through. They may know that they're white, they may know they're black, but when they go through a sexual dysphoria or a mental breakdown of who they are genetically and physically, man, something wrong. And again, they always say trust the science. Well, biology telling us that there's only two sexes, male and female. And we saw the last video, the female gave birth. I don't care what she called herself. She called herself a he, but no man can give birth. So stop believing that lie. So that's all I wanted to show y'all, man. I'm sorry it took so long, 25 minutes in. Again, if you like the content, I need you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Comment. That pushes the algorithm. So many people don't know about the Gay Manifesto, and that's sad because they really tried to scrub it off the internet, but it was still there. And if you go to DuckDuckGo, you can pull it up there because Google, you won't find it on Google. I'm just telling you the truth. So if you want to read it in its entirety on your own, go to DuckDuckGo and put in Gay Manifesto. They have so many, but the 1987 is what we're seeing right now. So I hope you guys really take this to heart and understand I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm just here to expose the lie and let people know the truth. And that's just that. And I'm speaking from a person that was in the LGBTQ community. And I'm just telling you, it's not right. I lived in that community. It wasn't right then. And now that I'm out of it, it's still not right. It doesn't make it any different. So, like I said, I'm not beating nobody up. I'm just calling it what it is, the truth. So, wake up. All right. Talk to you guys later. Y'all step and be blessed. Peace.